In this lecture of computer graphics, we are going to discuss the topic that is the RGB color model and the various other models. In the previous video lectures, we already discussed about the RGB color model, CMY and CMYK model. So here explain some of the concepts related to the RGB and CMYK, and further the main focus on the topic that is the HSI and HSL color model. So basically the RGB color model is used in the color CRT monitors. So in which the RGB is means tell the red, green and blue, which are to be added together. For with the combination of three colors we get the white color. So this is the three-dimensional image for the red, green and blue color model. If we see that we have a cube like structure on the x-axis, which is represented by the green color. On the y-axis we have the blue color, and on z-axis we have the red color. So with the combination of different color we get the different color. For example, with the combination of red and the blue color we get the magenta color, and with the combination of green and blue we get the cyan color. So we already discussed this concept, and further we move towards CMYK, which is the cyan, magenta and yellow. RGB is the standard colored model, or we can say that it is the primary color, and with the combination of these colors we get the secondary color. Similarly, the cyan, magenta and yellow CMYK color model is to be used where we have the three-dimensional image like the RGB model, and on the different axis we have the magenta, yellow and cyan color. With the combination of these color, for example, with the combination of yellow and cyan we get the green color, and with the combination of red and blue we get the magenta color, or we get the red color with the combination of yellow and the magenta. Here the K indicates the black color. So explanation of this model is also discussed in the previous video lecture. So we have the comparison between the RGB and the CMYK model. So if we have the intensities that are represented by the values 0 less than equal to R comma G comma V less than equal to 1, which means that if we have the red, green, blue values ranges from 0 to 1, then and CM for the CMYK we also have the values represented from 0 to 1. So these the comparison should be, we can say that the relationship between the red, green, blue and the CMYK model is like we get the CMY is equals to 1 minus red, 1 minus green and 1 minus blue. So next we have the third model, which is the main topic of this video lecture, that is the YIQ model. So this is also a color model which is used for US TV broadcast. So this is mainly used for the color TV broadcasting process. This model was designed to separate the chrominance I and Q from luminance. So Y represent the luminance, and I and Q are the combination of different two colors. So this was a requirement in the earlier days of color television, when a black and white set still were expected to pick up and display what were originally color pictures. So basically YIQ model is to be used to represent the colored images when we have the black and white TVs. So from the black and white TVs, to provide the clarity or the color representation, we use the YIQ model. So the Y channel contains the luminance information which is sufficient for the black and white television sets, while the I and Q channels carried the color information. Clear? So this is also the model which is to be used for the color television set, which would take these three channels YIQ and map the information back to RGB level for displaying on a screen. the main advantage of this model, we can say that the more the bandwidth can be assigned to y component luminance. So either the more bandwidth is to be applied. Why it is to be applied? Because the human visual system is more sensitive to the changes in the luminance than to the changes in the hue and saturation. So you need to understand why IQ model is to be used. It is used for the representation of the color TVs or the color televisions, because in the previous in decade we black and white TVs are to be used to represent the colored images, colored pictures. YIQ model is to be used, which provide the luminance and also provide the IQ channels for the color representation. So next we have the conversion from the RGB to YIQ. So YIQ will we get the YIQ model by with comparison to the RGB by multiplying this matrix values with the RGB values. So what values are for red, green and blue ranging from 0 to 255. So we multiply the first row and the first column for getting the value, and second row with the first column, third row this column. So whether whatever the values of red, green and blue, depending upon that, this is the standard matrix values, and depending upon that we get the YIQ values. So similarly the conversion from YIQ to RGB colors are, we get the original colors, or we can say that in case of RGB we get the values by multiplying this matrix values like 1 0.9563.62101 minus 0.2721. All these values in the matrix form are to be multiplied with YIQ values. Whatever the values of YIQ, the luminance values or the color values, for example I have the red and with the combination of red and green, so with the combination of both the colors the I value represent. So whatever the value of I, Q and Y, we multiply the first row, then first column, second row column, and then third column and third row and column. So we get these values with the conversion from YIQ to RGB. So next we discuss about what are the problem that are to be that arises when are using the standard color model like the RGB, CMYK, and why we need the other set of color models like the HSI, HSV. So RGB and CMYK are the standard models. So with these standard models we get the combination of different colors by mixing the two or more color. But why we need the other colors also? Then this topic is discussed in the next video.